discussing a very important legal issues that many Nigerian family face, but they don't understand. What does it mean when a person dies without writing a will? In law, it means the person died in estate. Simply put, the person died without stating how he or she wants his or her property to be shared after his or her demise. Now, many families believe that once someone died, it is their responsibility to start sharing the deceased person's property or distributing the property as they so wish, but it is legally wrong. When someone dies without writing a will, it is the duty of the family member to apply to the probate registry of the High Courts to get letters of administration. So what is letter of administration? Letter of administration is a legal document that is issued by courts to a certain family members, which gives them the rights or authority to manage and or distribute the property of the deceased person. Without this legal document, no one has the legal right to access the deceased person's bank account, sell their land, or share or distribute their assets. This brings us to the question, who then can apply for a letter of administration? Usually, uh, these persons have priorities. Number one is the spouse of the deceased, the children of the deceased, the parents of the deceased, and the siblings of the deceased. So the court will appoint some of these people as the administrators of the estates. Once they are appointed, their job or duty is to gather all the assets of the deceased person and settle all the debts that the deceased person left behind. Please note that before the property of the deceased person can be shared, the debts of the deceased person has to be settled first. Then whatever is left of the property can be shared or distributed among the family members. How the property is distributed or shared depends on the type of marriage the deceased had. If the deceased is married under the Marriage Act, then the estate will be distributed according to the administration of estate law of the states, which the spouse and the children are the main beneficiaries, and the estate will be distributed among them. However, if the deceased marriage was only customary or traditional marriage, then the estate or the property will be shared according to the customary law of the deceased. Nevertheless, it is important to know that Nigerian courts have made it clear that female children cannot be denied inheritance. Some of the problems of dying without writing a will are it usually leads to family disputes, long court processes, delay in accessing property. That is why it is advisable for all adults to write their will while they are still alive, because it gives you the privilege to choose who gets what from your property, who manages your estate after your demise, how you want your estate to be distributed or shared among your family members. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.